Oh, I'm live. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. I probably should really be keeping an eye on the Twitch chat. I spaced for a second there. I'm so sorry. Hi, Joel I'm True and all that jazz. As you can see, we're doing the Power Wash Simulator today. Bob should be joining me here in any minute. Um,
Hello.
Hello, there's Bob. I was just commenting that you should be joining me any minute now.
Excuse me.
I'm getting the tweets posted out there. But as you can see, yeah, we're getting so fresh and so clean today with the
Yar.
with Power Wash Simulator, not Power Wash Simulator 2, just Power Wash Simulator 1, because it's got it's got Wallace and Gromit and Back to the Future and Warhammer 40K and Midgar apparently, so we could still do Final Fantasy.
Once we get there.
Uh, so yeah, it's just really funny that I didn't even realize like half of these things were things. But I think we're going to start
Mhm.
off just doing career and being chill and clean.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me.
Sorry, there's no background music, but there's no background music on the menu, so I don't have anything pulled up.
Sure you could.
I could probably throw something on real quick. I don't even know if there's music during the game at all. We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. Right, I'm setting up my career mode to be joinable.
Gotcha.
So what it looks like is I will have to start a thing and then open up the job for you to join. And then you will have to join. And then we'll have to do that for the next job and then the next job.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see if this messes with things.
I've sent you an invite.
Dope. One second. As I find the volume. There we go.
Hey, Furry.
Hi, Frary. Bob has sent me an invite. Play game. Back to game. All right, so extension is 1, nozzle is 2, so
You don't have any of the extension stuff yet. We have to buy that as we go along.
gotcha. And basic WASD controls, or shooter WASD controls at least, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Got got it. Yeah, we are playing a very different game today. I am doing well enough. Um, Lots of big changes in the school.
Top tip. How did you get that thingy up?
Which thingy up?
The thing next to your stop spraying. The thing that's popping up next to your reticule there.
Oh, where it says like dirt streaks and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think, in the options menu, was it under general? Under general, I think.
Crosshair dirt details. God.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. Top tip you're going to want to know is, you can either hold down left button to spray, or right button is a toggle.
Oh, that's handy.
It's a nice chill game, Baz. Welcome in.
Hello, Baz. Actually, you know what I want to do real quick? I am going to work on my volume because that is coming through very loud, and I feel like it's drowning us out.
All right.
There we go.
I had my flu shot today.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's an important thing to get, but yeah, it definitely.
I'm usually alright with my flu shot if I can get like a nap in. And I went and had my nap. And, just in case we're playing something a little chill.
I like how there's an HP bar for the dirt streaks. Oh, look at those back doors. I'm in sniper mode now. I'm prone.
Yeah, we just figured with some craziness of the last 24 hours with the elections and Jordan, there's a step stool over here, buddy.
Oh, is there? Oh.
Dang it. As you press tab,
Hold, yeah, if you press tab, it shows you where all the dirt is.
yeah. Just wanted to do something a bit more chill today. I mean, not that SWOTOR is not chill, because
We steamroll through a lot of it.
yeah, but
Ooh, I want to try something. Right here. Oh, he put it. Ah. Oh, it's pushing me backwards. Ah.
yeah, it's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Tag the car. Oh, there's a way to just stop moving. That's dope.
Aim mode or whatever.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a removals van outside my nightmare neighbour's place. They're finally going. Whoever moves there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Not sure if you saw that text or not.
I did not.
What will happen is while you're doing jobs, you'll get texts with like hints to future mission.
All this is doing really right now is reminding me that my car is in desperate need of a wash after having sat for 2 weeks. Going prone. So I missed the backside of the tire apparently.
Because it didn't get everything off the body over here. Sometimes you've got to go over it with a higher pressure. Your veteran also night in Soitor. Nice. My car does too. You need to take off the roof rack, bike rack before I go to which, yeah. Getting rid of all the additional is going to be pain.
It's the stuff in the cracks and the crevice that are killing me.
So yeah, get a higher pressure nozzle. And move closer to the car.
I do like we can look at uh, how much percent of the vehicle is clean.
Yeah. And we don't have to hit every single little bit of dirt. It seems.
Got the door, got the window. Oh, very much a UK game.
What do you mean?
The way they spelled tire. The Blue Sky link for the game is powerwashsim.co.uk.
Ah. Alright, what haven't we done? Probably the launches. Bumpers.
There's a dirty hubcap somewhere. Oh, I see it.
Windows and winged it.
Oh, there you go.
I did it.
So SOD Deep Dark Fantasy, us Brits sure know how to have a good time.
Yeah, it's so deep dark fantasy. All right, job complete. And then we get a time lapse. I don't know if you're getting the time lapse or not.
I am. You can see where I try to trace 3, 2, 1 into the grime on the side of the van.
All right, if you want to set up the next one so that you are seeing the text on your screen for the viewers. Just got to leave co-op game in the top right corner.
Confirm. And then career.
Yep.
Oh, we have to do the van again. So you just go ahead and do.
Do we have to do the van again?
Yeah, because it'd be my.
Let's just do the van again.
Oh yeah.
It's quick enough.
Crack Fresca real quick.
So if you now open up your tablet, you should be able to turn co-op on in the top left. Invite me in the top right.
I think I sent the link.
Min.
Nice.
So yeah, we're gonna do the van again because we want you the text that George is gonna that the character gets to show up on the screen. You guys. You like this, Jordan?
Yeah, look at that. Branding.
There is a mechanic in the game where you can like buy soap. Should make it quicker. But I've been told by everyone who's ever played this game that I know.
Well, when I open my equipment window, there's a thing that says cleaning liquid.
Yeah,
right
but
there.
as I was trying to say, as I've been told by everyone I know who's played this game ever, soap is a waste of fucking time and money.
All right.
You could just power wash everything with enough time. That's why they made a bit of an adjustment to soap in the sequel. No one fucking used it.
Oh, haha! I can rearrange where the um, step stool is.
Yeah. I'll get it to where you need it.
This is oddly satisfying, and I might have to gift this to some people who are big gamers, but I think they would find a lot of fun in power washing things. Sorry if I'm knocking you out of place while I was trying to.
No, don't worry about it.
There's removals van outside my nightmare neighbor's place. Finally going. Whoever moves in there is going to need a quality pressure washer. Which is what text you got, I'm assuming. It's the same.
Yes. Yeah.
Go with that business name, or do I need you to need me to think something up? I thought of grounding Thomas for that Tyler, and she's never looked back. All right, here we go.
Yep. Roof. left to do.
Yep. Job complete.
Hey.
Is this the extraordinary Dr. Power Wash? I got your details from my friend Harper. I could really do with a hand in my place when you're free.
I will move intruder.
Oh, thanks, sir. Alright, night, Bez, if we didn't miss you.
Good night, Baz.
Van looks fantastic. I told it'd be fine under the grime. I pinged you the $100 left over from what you gave me. Alright, so I go back to career, or I can continue.
Yeah, you can see.
Clean the back garden.
Yeah.
213 Walnut Street, Muckingham. Alright. Hey, Doc, I hope you like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back into town for a bit to help my folks who are both down on their last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside. So please, do your thing. Thanks a lot. Cal. Details? Ooh, lots of stuff
Yes.
to clean.
Yeah.
$400 job. All right. Start the job. Loading dirt.
I'll start there.
Funnily enough, my first girlfriend, Florine Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times.
Felonia Perez?
Florine.
Oh.
Oh, dope. You can use your mouse wheel to
Yep.
change the nozzle.
And if you press R,
There we go.
we'll say I'm interested to find out who actually lets their stuff get this dirty.
I mean, I'm pretty bad, but I don't think I've ever let anything I have ever get this bad. Focus, Jordan, focus. That's the ADHD coming out. Can I? No, I cannot. You see a ladder in? Aha! Here we go. You come with me.
So turns out I can't buy stuff on my own. Can you go into the shop in your thingy?
Yep, I can. Let me put the ladder
Please.
back down.
Yeah.
Shop. What would you like?
And there should be that new, what's it called? For the gun that we're currently using. And you go into equipment.
The Prime Vista 1500.
That's the one we're using, yeah. Yeah, if you go back to the main menu and go to equipment.
Uh-huh.
There should be the turbo nozzle.
Got it. Spinning 0-degree nozzle that increases the area of effect while maintaining maximum pressure. Purchased.
Yeah.
No.
Should have access to that straight away. Right, there we go. Better. It's a very stubborn
I got the gate.
on this here shed.
Oh, that's a nice nozzle. Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Sorry, this fence is being particularly finicky for whatever reason.
Which one, the trellis or the actual fence?
The fence where I'm working at.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I've after much discussion while we've been playing games together, I've decided I'm going to go
Yeah.
back and watch Dimension 20, and so I've started Fantasy High Season 1.
Oh my
Again.
god, dude, you're in for such a ride. Welcome to the best dungeon master you're ever gonna meet.
Well, I knew that about Brendan Lee Mulligan already, so.
He is the DM I wish I could be. None of this Matt Mercer effect. I'm here for the Brendan Lee Mulligan effect. I just started watching another of their series. I'm not necessarily watching all of the series in order.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm watching all of the series in order.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's like multiple seasons of Fantasy High, there's multiple seasons of Unsleeping City.
Yeah.
So I'm watching those in order, but I'm not necessarily watching all of D20 in order. That makes any sense?
No, because that's kind of how I'm doing it. I'm on Fantasy High Season 1 now, and I know that I'll probably watch all Fantasy High before I move on to, I'll probably skip Bloodkeep, because I've already listened to and watched that a couple of times.
Okay.
I like Bloodkeep though. I do enjoy it as a
Bloodkeep is
short
very
one,
good.
as a short little one-shot adventure.
Another one that I think you'll enjoy that doesn't involve like the main cast or the intrepid heroes as they're called.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for you to get to Never Stop Blowing Up.
Well,
I think you'll really enjoy that one, and I think you'll enjoy Misfits and Magic as well.
because I listened to the podcast versions of the first season of Fantasy High and the first season of Unsleeping City, but then there weren't podcast versions of any of the other stuff, so that's why I'm going
Yeah.
back and doing and just like from the beginning again.
Yeah, I've just started season 2 of Unsleeping City, and then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back and watch seasons 2 and 3 of Fantasy High. Season 2 of Fantasy High is a difficult watch for me, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, they were trying to do this weird live streaming thing with Twitch, and it doesn't necessarily come across very well.
Mm.
Can I borrow the thingy?
The stool? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on the pathway right now, so.
Yep.
Yeah, there's just something about how they play the high fantasy traditional D&D setting, D&D mechanics within a slightly more,
Like a John Hughes movie.
yeah, or a John Hughes movie, or in the gritty New York, midnight New York kind of vibe that Unsleeping
The
City
Unsleeping
had.
City, yeah.
That I really enjoy. guess watching a live stream thing would be a lot like, what was that? Pencils and Parsecs. That was one I watched where they tried it, where it was a live streamed actual play.
Mm-hmm. Like live stream actual play isn't bad, but it's just not what D20 is.
Okay.
Like the way D20 is done with the minis and the pre-recording and everything and the editing, it just and when
Loses
you're so
some of the
used to
charm.
that,
Loses
yeah.
some of the charm of. That's fair.
Like it was a fun experiment, and I'm sure they could do a season that could be that, but Fantasy Flight was not the shout. And then you have like Pirates of Leviathan, Unsleeping City Chapter 2, and I think one other that take place during lockdown. So they're filmed like on Zoom. So that's just, they just look like any other actual play at that point.
Right.
Which again, not a bad thing. Just saying that it's not like that I can deal with. It's the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's the live stream setup that bothers me. Because Lord knows we did enough zooming on during the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
There's one I'm really interested to get to, the Titans.
Titans Takedown, the one with the WWE.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to that one yet. I'll be honest with you. I'm being very sort of picky about what I watch.
That's fair.
Everyone, Natara's a big fan of D20 as well, and we talk about it sometimes when we're running Eureka. And they and Leggy both recommend Starstruck Odyssey, which is another Intrepid Hero season. So that will be one I will definitely be checking out. I mean, eventually I'm going to watch them all, I think. It's just
picking and choosing to make sure you're
what
getting...
I'm in the mood for, yeah.
Alright, there's the doghouse.
Oh, nice.
Part of the pathway.
The shed is proving particularly recalcitrant.
Oh, yeah? You want a second pair of hands, or should I keep...
No, I'm good. It's just taking a minute. Lots of grinded on stuff. So that's why I needed that other nozzle. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, ow.
Yeah, Monday I had my first session back with the after school program, which is, for the viewers out there, why we don't do the Mondays anymore, because I got the opportunity to do the after school program, and found out the students in that class were not as well behaved as they probably could have been while I was away.
Oh yeah.
So we're back to grounds, square one, before we can do fun things like play board games instead of whatever whatever the other enrichment activities that are laid out for us are. I have permission from the people in charge of the program that I'm okay to swap out enrichment activities for my own enrichment activities, which is why I took the spot in the first place. But I told them they gotta.
Gotta earn it.
You got. Yeah, it's not. It's not going to be a. Oh, we get to have fun in Mr. Johnson's class, in Mr. Johnson's program. If they're not gonna earn it. So we're working our way back up to it. Hopefully, we'll be able to get there. Um, so yeah, it's been a few days of finding my way back into everything at work.
That's good.
The 100%ing Final Fantasy experiment continues apace.
Better you than me.
Yep. Blame our friends Frary and Natara for pushing me into it.
I'd say I would do that, but I blame Natara for pretty much everything.
We got a text from Joe Average.
Uh huh.
Oh no, I lost it. Hang on. Can I pick it up in the?
You can't bring it up again in the.
Aha, here we go. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. And then Calvin Miller sent us some texts. Florian and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were rumbling Mount Rushless, and the pond was a crater. I have no idea how we explain the fish being there, though. You're just weird, Calvin. How clean are we? We're about 20% clean on this current job, Natara. Also, hi Natara.
Anyone notice how I mentioned Natara's name and they fucking turn up?
Say their name and they'll appear.
They appear.
We believe in Natara.
Natara. we were just talking about the 20%, the 100% Final Fantasy 14 experience, Natara, and Jordan said you can blame our friends Frary and Natara for that. I'll say that I could do that, but I tend to blame Natara for everything. They're not stream safe.
There are other words. I mean, we are. Well, I don't always post it in the title, but we never claim to be a.
We're pretty fucking far from family friendly.
Yep.
To the point where whenever I guest on Tiny Tim stream, he has to take his family friendly tag off. But we were having a conversation, Natara, about Dimension 20, because Jordan was just saying that he's gone back to start watching Fantasy Flight Season 1. And my initial reaction was, you're about to have the best time.
Oh, I loved season 1. Like I said, it's the only one I'd ever. Up until. A couple years ago, I thought they were all just like one-shot adventures. I didn't realize that they went on. I hadn't realized that they went on and did more adventures of the same.
Yeah. So there's Fantasy High sophomore year and Fantasy High junior year, and there's a bunch of live shows as well. If you haven't seen those. Pie Quackle. But you should probably watch more of D20 before you watch Time Quackle.
I've also when I don't want to, when I want something a little more bite-sized, pardon the pun, I've been getting into gastronauts lately.
Oh, the Tara and I have a conversation. I have opinions about that fucking show. I both love it and hate it all at once. I absolutely love Jordan. She's like an array of light. They? He?
I believe it's she, they.
I can't remember. She, they.
Um, but I love.
I do like Gastronauts. I think it's a very fun show. I just have to try and turn my English panel show brain off, because I have kind of a problem with the fact that like 90% of the chefs don't actually do the challenge.
Yeah.
And still get marked well. And the biggest one, honestly the biggest one for me, is when at the beginning of their episode they're like, "Oh, this is Flamajang Kahoonahoon from she's a TikTok food influencer. And this is Mammy Dammy Chommy Cammy, who has a YouTube show." And then it's like, "And this is Bob, the absolutely brilliant chef who's a 2-star Michelin chef."
Yep.
And it's like, gee, I wonder who's gonna win.
But like with every other cooking competition show I ever watch, I see them put out the competition. And it's like, oh, how am I going to do this one? Like freaking Iffy Nadiwe in episode 1 or 2 was like, I want a meal that you can feed me in a horse bag. I was like, done. Taco salad. Let's figure out how we're going to knock this one out. But I was very impressed by the chef who did the whole 3-course meal in the horse feeder bag.
In the horse bag?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was that was a pretty fun one.
That one was a vibe. Alright, Jordan, I'm at a point where I need another piece of equipment.
Alright. What would you like, sir?
Can you get the extender for this gun?
The extender.
The long and the short extender.
Yep.
Please.
Done and done.
Thank you.
However, like, it's not really like a legit cooking show, but very great.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the kind of the thing that I have to take it in the vein of all the other dropout shows like Make Some Noise and Game Changer, where they're just there for a laugh.
Mm-hmm. I do appreciate that the judges get judged on the quality of the challenge they ask for. So I think that's fun.
I agree, but like season 1's were like really bad because it was like, make me something green or make me something that I could eat in bed, and then the other person's like, make me a pair of active nunchucks that shoot lasers and also give me a blowjob while I'm eating. Right? And it's like,
Yeah, they're kind of very much all over the place on it.
And again, I know it's the challenges that the creators, like the comedians, came up with, but like, I would like to see some of the comedians that were in season 1 come back to be given the chance to give a more creative challenge.
Yeah. That'd be nice. I'm only like 4 or 5 episodes in.
Tara says, actually, it's a show I love a lot. Apparently, I like yelling at the screen when people get the answers wrong. It's very cathartic.
So, I have a very... I first heard about actually through like a Facebook post or whatever. and I had an actual reaction to it. Like, what is this nerd fuckery where they're going to make fun of nerds and nerd culture, yada yada yada. And then I actually sat down and watched the show, and I was like, nope, this is got
This is
it.
perfect.
This is the perfect show. I need to go back and watch, especially. It's been a while since I've watched, so I'm very very far behind on.
I think
Actually,
Iffy took over that show, didn't he?
he did Champion Iffy, who I think who stands undefeated when Mike Trapp was the host for that. I think he stands undefeated.
I've been watching Make Some Noise.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be my favorite show.
Oh, make some noise is a lot of fun. I did binge all of Game Changer over the summer, and then have had to keep up with it because they've had a couple really special episodes here towards the in the past couple months. Because they recently did the Game Changer. They did a Change Gamer.
Yeah, the one where they got Sam.
Yeah,
Apparently.
they put Sam in basically an escape room situation. Brendan Lee Mulligan hosted
Of course it's Brendan.
hosted basically an escape room for Sam through a castle, and it ended
Oh,
with
very nice.
it ended with Brendan Lee Mulligan.
Don't tell me,
and,
'cause I will get to watch it eventually.
Okay, I'll stop there. It was very nice and very touching, as like a reflection on everything Sam had done as the host of Game Changer and as the president of Dropout or CEO of Dropout, whatever his title is.
Chief Menace Officer.
I really like watching the highlight reels of Make Some Noise with Josh Rubin and Brendan Lee Mulligan and Zach Oyama.
The Noise Boys.
The Noise Boys.
So I was telling Natara that, like, when I first tried to start watching Make Some Noise, it was a real struggle for me. I couldn't stay like engaged with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was when I realised it's because I've pretty much seen the entire first 2 seasons in YouTube Shorts. So as soon as I got into episodes where I hadn't seen any of the YouTube Shorts, I was like really back into it. So
Yeah, that's where I get most of my make some noise content is just TikToks and Instagram reels, Facebook reels.
oh, Natara, I have discovered another person that will put me off of episodes in a Dropout show.
Oh,
There's now 2. And it's really weird because one of them is in one of my favorite seasons of D20. It's Grant O'Brien.
ah,
Natara. Yes, you heard a kitten, Natara.
yep. My middle
Did you
cat
get to see a kitten?
specifically. No, because the middle cat won't let me pick her up and put her on screen.
Yeah.
She's shy.
He comes across a little, I don't know.
I can see he's a lot.
It's not that he's a lot, he's just... It comes across as kind of creepy. Most of the rest of the cast, I either really enjoy or I'm indifferent to. For some reason, those two absolutely trigger me for some reason.
Who's the second one?
Breaker.
Ah,
Pervy. That's exactly what it is, Natara. It comes across a little pervy. And not in that, haha, I'm trying to be funny way, in the I'm actually just a pervert kind of way. Yeah, you see enough when you realize that you're very sweet and not creepy, but yeah, he does come across that way.
I rem- so you say that, and it's just I'm just reminded of the fact that I watched the not actually Game Changer Bachelor episode where they basically do the Bachelor, but it's just for Grant. And the only thing I really remember about that is that one of the people they brought on the show was the owner of the bakery that they use as, hey, look, we've wrapped a great season. We're buying cookies for everybody. And it's like here's the owner of that bakery, and nobody realized it till after.
The person I'm genuinely surprised I liked as much as I do is Jacob. Not in that I don't think he's funny, but like, I get the feeling that Jacob and I are very similar in certain ways, and I never seem to find people who have a very similar humor to me on TV as funny as.
I see that.
Like, I should find people that have a similar sense of humor to be fucking hilarious, right? But Jacob definitely makes certain references and things that I don't get, so I think is good, is enough for me to. I do love Jacob. He was great in Never. So Never Stop Blowing Up's an interesting one because not to spoil too much about the show, it's right in the fucking like opening title credits. Um, he's a stoner, yeah. Um, but like he sets himself up as like this James Bond kind of character, and then in the last episode he just kind of completely changes it and starts going like Super Saiyan and shit, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that's completely not the character you've set up for the entire rest of the season, but it's funny as shit, so go for it, my dude.
I had a lot of
Not
fun
me.
watching the stuff the antics he got up to for the 1 year later Game Changer.
Haven't seen that one yet either. I think the shed might be done. Let me double check here.
Shed decorations, shed door, shed roof. Yep, the shed appears to be done.
All right, it's taken me this long to do the shed.
Yeah, this is very much a Zen out game for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But like, look at how much you got done in the time it took me to do the fucking shed.
Hey Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. No, text from Harper Shaw.
Yeah, exactly, Natara, which is why I completely rolled with it.
It's funny as it's not the character he set up for the anymore.
So the premise of Never Stop Blowing Up, Jordan, is people who work in a videotape store get sucked into a videotape of an 80s action movie. and they take on other personas.
I dig it.
And as Natara was explaining there, while it isn't what Greg Stocks would do, it's definitely what Dang would have done. Yeah.
I'm stealing the step ladder so I can work on this.
Yeah, I'm
table.
done with the shed now. So, do you want me to continue working on over here, or do you want me to start working on this other ancillary stuff?
If you want to work on like this stuff down here, I'm gonna knock out this table and then I'm gonna start working on the floor
Table.
here. The picnic table over here is.
All right. So if I do this, right?
Mm.
I'll start cleaning over here.
Okay. We can come clean Natara's place anytime. If you figure out how to map your place into a mod for Power Wash Simulator, we're more than happy to go do it.
But yeah, I started watching. I finished Never Stop Blowing Up, and I started watching on Sleeping City, Chapter 2. And I'm quite enjoying that at the moment. Kingston Brown has just revealed himself as one of my favorite D20 characters ever. Because someone was asked what his favorite movie was, and he said Ghostbusters.
Hey!
So, easy way to carry points with me.
Alright, seriously, game?
What's
You
it
had
making you do?
you had each of these panels on the fence as individual checkpoints for completing this task. Oh, I guess the underside of the umbrella. Which, alright, here we go. Let's figure out how this does it.
Yeah, you have to do both sides of the umbrella, Jordan. You can't just call the game out on its bullshit when you've not done half the umbrella.
Look, I could have done top umbrella and bottom umbrella and made me feel good about my progress I was making. My ADHD says I want to see check marks on my to-do list, damn it.
Here's an interesting question for you, Sarah. Are there any seasons of D20 you'd avoid? There's also it Never Stop Blowing Up. There's a young lady. I think I apologize if I've gotten their pronouns wrong, but a performer called Alex, who's it's definitely their first time playing any kind of role-playing game, and I really hope we get to see them on more stuff because I think Alex is great.
That's always a positive thing in my mind.
I really want to see Jordan from Gastronauts on a season of D20. I don't know why. It should be a trip.
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't really seen her do anything else except like side commentary and actually stuff.
I haven't seen one on actually. So. Them. I'm being introduced to so many new people, getting all their pronouns lost in my head. There was this one Gastronauts challenge. I don't know if you remember it, Jordan. Have you gotten to the cookie challenge yet?
I don't know. I've only watched like 3 or 4 episodes. I haven't had much of a. I didn't get much of a chance over the weekend.
So there's one challenge where someone asks for like a super gooey cookie.
I'm here for it.
Gooey chocolate chip cookie. And there is a person who like deconstructs a cookie and serves it. And my entire body was just screaming, "That's not a fucking cookie!"
Getting in on that deconstruction fade.
The
Fad. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
I had quite a visceral reaction to that one. And there was one in. There's one in like the. I think it's the very. I think it's like either the very last episode of season or the second to last episode of season 2, where Erika Ishii asks the chefs to make food that looks like something that's not supposed to be eaten. And one of the chefs just makes some food and goes, "Yeah, it kind of looks like a Tide Pod," and they're all like, "No, it doesn't." And yet they're all like, "Oh, she won that challenge because the food was so yummy," and I'm like, "Ah!"
Well, the food. That's not one of the food.
Remember, it's a Dropout show.
I want to say it was like the very first episode or the second episode where it was like make food that's horny. And I was like, okay,
yeah,
that can have some very interesting interpretations.
Which was Grant O'Brien, fucking funny enough.
Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? I had to take my extenders off because I keep getting penciled into the. I had
a corner
into the corner, and the extender doesn't let me. And I had to get down on the floor. Park Warden, is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw, as there's an alleged dirt problem at the local playground.
Pardon me.
I don't know if you guys can see this when I hit the button to check where the dirt is. Because there's so much dirt on the ground and the dirt on the chairs, it's just this smear of yellow across my screen.
You just lose the chair completely.
Yep. I got one chair clean.
Nice.
Got 2 chairs clean. Try to do the tile around the chairs as I do them. Did you just do a retaining wall?
Yeah,
Alright.
the one over here.
I finished cleaning just like one tile, and as I cleaned the one tile, the retaining wall clean popped up. I was like, wait, what?
I'm just waiting for you to turn around and see how much more clean for you.
Look, this table and chairs has become my shed. I probably should focus on getting the floor knocked out rather than. I like how dirty like this whole backyard is, but the house spotless.
Right?
Like, how did your garden wall and garden fence need as much cleaning as we gave it, but your house wall is pristine?
Like, how is your shed that dirty, but not your house?
So, Jonathan Bailey got the title "Sexiest Man Alive" for People Magazine for the 2025, and I saw a post on Facebook or something like that, and the picture that's dead, like they had a picture of him from Bridgerton and a picture of him from uh, Wicked, like off to the side, but the big picture they put in the middle was Grahatia. So I had to snag him. I had to snag it and send it to Natara. It's like, hey, look, this is how this fan community was like, "Sexy Man Alive, Grahatia." All right, picking up the stool and putting the stool over there. Surprised that pond isn't filling up. In the real world, that pond would be full by now. From all the water we've sprayed up here.
And yes, that was me. Another retaining wall.
Oh, I figured.
In case you
Thought weird
in
things
case
were
you worried,
happening.
you did.
Got the patio.
Nice.
Can't tell if all the chairs. Oh. Oh, garden chairs are done. Okay, cool. All right, our goal is to finish this job.
Not in 12 minutes, it's not. But given all of this down here and all of this, there's no way we're doing this in 12 minutes. The goal should be to finish the top layer there, I think. Oh.
Gotta knock out the tops of the stones. I keep seeing the lawnmower flash up, and it's just like I'm just look at it. It's just like nah, new lawnmower time.
I asked before. It's fine that you had to do the appointment thing. I was asking before you went to Tara. Do you have any D20 series you'd avoid? I've heard that some of them are a bit controversial. Well, at least one of them is apparently controversial because of the DM. So. That pond line is done. I don't think we're going to get this out because we need to get all of this stuff down here as well, I think.
Ugh.
This might be where we need to leave today. Come back,
Couple weeks.
finish this off.
Yep. All right. I admit I haven't watched the wrestling one, but that's because I'm not really into wrestling, so I might later. That's probably your jam, though. I'd avoid. I haven't seen all of them, but yeah, that one would be the one. But I mean, I know he's bad. Never had him back. But which one? I don't know which one that one is.
Uh, I think it's called Shriek Week.
Shriek Week.
Long story short, they work with a DM that later turned out to be a bit of a scumbag or something.
That's exciting.
I would have to look up the exact details.
Shriek Week. Okay. Probably not even up my alley anyway. So I don't see anyone I want to throw you guys out to raid right out the gate here.
Let me take a look, see if I can find anything.
So, thank you for coming out for this super chill Wednesday. As you can see, we were power washing. Bob and I had talked about doing it, about picking it up for because of the Back to the Future and the Warhammer
Yeah.
expansions,
DLC that you can get.
DLCs that were there. So I went ahead and just picked up the whole collector's edition
Yeah.
off of Steam.
I didn't pick up the collector's edition. I'm gonna pick and shoot what I want, but
That's fair. So I might play around with some of the other expansion, the other DLCs, while I'm at it. Please make sure we'll be back tomorrow.
I
For-
sent you nerds over to see Adam.
Okay.
Carry on.
We'll be back tomorrow for more Final Fantasy shenaniganry. Make sure you follow us here on Twitch to see when we go live. Twitch do be twitching from time to time, though.
Yeah.
So please make sure you follow us on the 4 major microblogging platforms. Twitter, we are 321 Podcast. Blue Sky, we are 321tv.bsky.social. Threads, we are at 321_tv.live. And Mastodon on the Mastodon.social server, we are at 321_TV. We appreciate all the love and support you give us as our fans. But if you wish to support the channel even more, please check out 321-tv-shop.fourthwall.com, where we have apparel and swag aplenty for the holiday seasons approaching. If I've gone through these too fast and you just want one place where you can find us, please check out our link tree, linktr.ee/321_TV. Bookmark it there. You can find links to all of our socials, links to the shop, links to our YouTube page, where if Jordan's doing his part of the job correctly, you should be able to find replays of all of our as many of our Twitch streams from the past year as possible. And of course, charities that are important to Bob and I. November, just to put the plug out there, November is Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month. So that's a big one for us. We're sending you to Adam Seabats. Oh. Damn. I took too long on it.
Yeah.
My bad. That was surprisingly entertaining.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was a lot of fun, bro.
Yep. Let me see if I can figure out how to save it. Save.
All right. I will speak to you later, Jordan friend.
Yep. Catch you later, Bob friend.
Much love.
Much love.
Bye.
Bye.